Yes. It's almost look like it's about halfway up. He finds a trampoline, doesn't he? Just watch this. I mean, he has a technique that others can't match. Look how he springs off the pole there. Throws himself almost over it. 583 first time clearance. He had to go at 563 just to warm himself up a little bit earlier on. So Lillefors and Duplantis, the Orvelini, still trying to fight his way to the top in the pole vaults. Oh, that's good. Now, maybe, well, you can see how pleased he is, the veteran, clearing 583 at the second attempt here. Again, passed at 573. He was beaten in the French Championships, only cleared 575 then. I'm not sure the last time that happened. Renaud Lavillenie, not even the French champion this year. The 35-year-old, former Olympic champion. Never to win the world outdoors, sadly. Won it 3 times indoors. But I think enjoying the attention that his event, which he owned so much, or he owned for such a long time, that it's getting at the minute. Here's Nielsen.
It is indeed Chris Nielsen, second attempt at 583. He's seen the Villenie go clear, and the US champion pops over as well. Had a chat with him earlier. He said he only cleared 570 to win the US title last weekend in Eugene, but that was because it was very, very windy, troublesome conditions. But he's a big fella, and he vaults big, and that is it. And he's on top of his game, you can tell that. That's a big reaction from Nielsen. He really enjoyed that one. Lovely fella, very easy to chat to, very relaxed. And Nielsen, the Olympic silver medalist, hanging in there and going 593. He's going well, cleared 583 already. Oh, that's lovely, yeah. Nielsen cleared 583, second time of asking. He pops over 593 there at the first time of asking. And Chris Nielsen loves it because he knows that's a big vault. His personal best is 6 meters exactly. That was back in early May. But the Olympic silver medalist knows he's sharpening, he's honing his technique, his skills. The confidence is there, and it's building all the time.
Running for Kazakhstan, former Kenyan, former world junior champion all the way back in 2012. She's in second place, following Chepin-Katic. Lea Meyer, US-based German, is just moving behind her.
At 593, oh yes. Thank you very much. Calm down, he says, calm down. There's a little bit more to come. How they love him here. He lives here in Stockholm. He said to me earlier, I had a quick chat with him for breakfast, almost a stone's throw from our hotel. Although brought up in the USA, of course, he's of Swedish heritage on his mother's side, and he's enjoying himself out there. Is he going to do something special here tonight? In Oslo, a couple of weeks back, 6:02 was the world best. His world outdoor record is 6:15. Of course, 6:20 in Belgrade indoors. Then in Rio in front of the home crowd. How do you top that? Here he goes, second attempt at 593. He cleared 583 third time, and he goes over here at the second time of asking, does Braz. World number 8 this year, and that is a big new season's best for him. His previous best, 582. He puts another 11 centimeters on that. He is a 603 jumper, but he used that when he won the Olympic title 6 years ago in Rio. But watch this, how tight is this? Gives it quite a clatter on the way up. As he's going over, he gives it another nudge, and it stays up. That is a charmed vault, and a great vault, 593 and into third place.
Duplantis, it's really building this already. 3 men cleared, 593. We're over 6 now. And he makes it look so easy. Well, you're not going to challenge me in my backyard, says Mundo Duplantis. Dad Greg just looking on. That actually is a meeting record, and I think we're going to say that more than once tonight. I'm convinced that he's going to go higher and higher and higher. He's enticing the others to go with him. It's great that Nielsen and Braz have made this a proper competition tonight. The crowd on that top bend, that's what they bought their tickets for. That's what they've come to see. And Duplantis are blind. The same here. Right, back with this pole vault. This is Braz.
Third attempt at 603. He's cleared 593 for Tiago Braz. Well, he cleared 593 at the second time of asking. He's actually had quite a busy evening. This to equal Duplantis, but no. No, refusal. from the Brazilian. Duplantis, of course, popped over 6:03 first time. He's only had 4 vaults. Duplantis Braz has had 12 vaults. That's his 12th vault. And he's meeting his limits here, is the Brazilian. And that is literally his limit. His personal best is 6:03, but that was 6 years ago. It's been a good competition, 5:93. He'll be delighted with it. It's a big season's best.
Well, Nielsen has revelled in this atmosphere in Duplantis' home patch. This would be something special, though. No, he does his best, but he acknowledges the crowd and says, yeah, thank you for having me here. I know that you've come to watch your favourite, but I've enjoyed being part of the party tonight. Chris Nielsen, he will take second place because he had a first-time clearance at 5:93. Braz took 2 attempts to get over that height. So now the way clear just for Duplantis after those 2 fail at 6 meters and 3. Tim, I'm just watching on our computer. They initially put 6 meters 8 up, which would have been the next height, but he's asked them to put it up to 6:16.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it, Steve, when you think that he's followed 6:20 indoors, and many people these days say, well, there's no difference. The world record is 6:20. That's what he did in Belgrade to win that world indoor title. Actually won it by a couple of heights, but 6:20 is his lifetime best. 6:15 outdoors, and he is he is about the most relaxed world-class athlete I know. I mean, I might do some work with him in Eugene in a couple of weeks' time, and I had a quick chat with him this morning, saying, "Look, it'd be great to catch up." And he said, "Yeah, no problem. I only live around the corner. You know, let me know what you want to do."
So this season, you know, it's his ability to do it again and again and again.
He's only 22.
I know, and you think about how many times he's going to do it. Le Villani, as ever, the shop steward of the pole vault union, just calling the shots here. There's no wind out there to speak of. Oh, well, actually, the top end, Tim, is very slightly in their faces. I don't know how much they're feeling.
Yeah,
down
they're pretty
on the
sheltered.
track.
These are quite high stands.
Yeah. So, as you said, Tim, this is a personal, his best ever outdoors. It wouldn't be his world record, but he's never vaulted higher than this outdoors. 6:15, his all-time best outdoor vault. This, his first attempt at 6:16. This stage is all his. A faint zephyr of a wind. You don't have zephyrs in this part of the world, do you? I don't know what they call them.
And Bubka vaulted till he was, what, about 35, 36? So this young fella's got another 10 years and more. Probably.
Yeah, 18 when he first went over 6 meters. Oh. Right, meeting record already in the bag. This will be a new personal best outdoors for Mondo Duplantis. First attempt, 6:16. Nowhere near. Bit of a sighter. He was interviewed, actually, Tim, beforehand. I know you and I were kind of prepping, and Carolina Kluft, who's doing the in-stadium announcing, and he did it in perfect, as far as I could understand, Swedish, very fluent and everything, which endears him even more. You know, he's US-based. You know, I'd say finally, she's been competing all year, but really trying to make sure she got the win, only just in the end. All right, we got second attempt here. What do you reckon, Tim? I'm going, he makes it on this one. 6:16. First one was
optimistic.
I am, yeah,
That's the first time for 2 days.
This guy loves the big stage. Here he comes. Second attempt, 6:16. Lifetime outdoor best for Duplantis. There you go. There you go. Arms in the air from Dad. Punching the air from the sun. Mondo Duplantis. 6:16. That's what the crowd have come to see. He delivers time and time again. That first one was just, you know, tease people a little bit. Oh, I wonder if he can do it. Of course he can do it. Of course he can do it. Brilliant. Diamond League record, national record, personal best, meeting record, and the world lead to boot.
And I know he clipped it, Steve, but actually I'd like to see that side-on shot. I think he clears that by a margin in terms of his actual height. Let's have a look at that. His high point's in front of the bar. He scrapes it on the way down. Here we go. Yeah, his high point's way in front of the bar. He's gone over quite a lot higher there, in fact. And we know there's more to come. I've been saying for a couple of years, Steve, he'll jump vault 635 eventually, this lad. I mean, nothing is too much for him, it seems. Doesn't he love it? Look at that.
You know, when you have a special talent like that, you know, not everybody works out how to use it well, but you know, he's had it all since he was a very young boy, but with the guidance of his dad and others around him, he's managed to just keep getting better and better, which is what most athletes will. And like you said, up to a point, but in a technical event, you don't always just keep getting better. But I think you're right, Tim. I think, you know, as the years go by, surely it'll all be about controlling the pole. Once you start getting up to that sort of height, you've got to use longer poles. That's when it becomes more